Hello everyone and welcome once again to Ask the Cast, the show where you guys provide the questions and we provide the ulcers. Wait a minute. Hold that cue card a little higher. Whogettable asks, have any of the puppets ever been in a scandal with a celebrity? Well, we were hoping you'd never ask this question, but we do have photos that prove it.
From Puppenet Vaults, pictures of puppets with other celebrities.
He also asks, what do the puppets like to do when they're not making videos? Well, Alexander and Carmen go off and work with other news programs because they are freelance news anchormen and women, so they can do whatever they want and go wherever they wish to. Bubba hangs out with his wife Erlene, and sometimes there's some when he visits. Allie goes out and takes Jojo for walks, sometimes Lola joins him, and they also like to go out with other puppets, not just puppenettes, but there are other kinds of puppets out there. Muppets, Cupettes, Sockettes, Scrapettes, things like that. And they go to different conventions and hang out with friends. And this hair is in my way. And, yeah, they do all sorts of different things outside of the show. Aptly Juiceable asks, I was interested in why you had chosen the People Puppet format. Well, I'd grown up with different kinds of puppet shows like The Muppets, Sesame Street, Under the Umbrella Tree, Eureka's Castle, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and most all of them dealt with people and puppets together. And whether people like to believe it or not, when you're watching a puppet show, when there are people in there, you're basically living vicariously through them, being able to become part of that world. And it's a really fun thing to be able to bring someone into your world. So when you have people working with the puppets, then they get to be part of the show just as much as you guys do, even if it's only mentally. Which leads to the question, have you ever considered your puppets interviewing YouTube stars for your show? Well, yeah, we have considered it before. Both Roger and I, and even a couple of our other friends that have helped us with the show in the past, have wondered why we haven't been interviewing people. We have thought about it, but we haven't got to it yet, because even though, as you point out here, we are a partner, we're still a small partner, and not a lot of people know about us, so the likelihood of us getting a yes to an interview, even if it was just by video, is probably next to none. We've also had a couple other different ideas of people interaction where we would take Alexander or someone out and have him interviewing people on the streets for a topic of the day or some silly topic that we come up with off the top of our head. Bretzworld99 asks, are any of the puppets patriotic? Well, you're going to have to wait until this weekend to get your answer. How long have you had a beard? Oh, well, about 3 or 4 inches is the longest I've had it. No, actually, I've had a beard since 2003, off and on anyway. Since about 2005, I've had a beard and kept it constant. Between 2003 and 2005, I had a couple jobs where I couldn't have a beard, and so I had to shave it then. But other than that, I've had it from 2005 on to now steadily, and I plan on keeping it until the day I die. Actually, I plan on being buried with it, so there. Do any of the puppets speak other languages? Of course they do!
How is it you can understand what he's saying?
You kidding? I took some of that there old Chinese in high school, and I was wondering what the most common used expression in French is. I am sorry, my friend. I give up.
Try Mexico, for instance.
Wow, now I could go for a taco.
Or, how about Ireland?
Ah, Luxembourg. Now you can all kiss me World Blarney Stone.
Australia.
Then we want to go off into the outback and play with the kangaroos and koalas.
Yes.
She said that?
Mickey, Cronus, Carmet. I'm bringing you a public service announcement to let you know that today is National Talk Like a Pirate Day. Okay. Houselander999 asks, Where do you get your wigs? Well, I get them from a variety of places. Sometimes I get them online from eBay or someplace like that, or even a costume website. Other times I'll go to the Joker's Wild on Overland and Cole, or to the costume shop on Chinden and Almost Orchard, and I can get wigs for relatively cheap there. Usually the ones I go for are between $3 and $7, but I don't always get the choice on what the price is. Wigs like this, for about $12. Other places, you can go to the dollar store. When I was up in Halifax this last summer, there was a dollar store inside one of the malls that my friends and I went into, and I managed to get my hands on one of each of the kinds of wigs they had there, and there was about 8 or 9 different kind of wigs they had there. I also go to after Halloween sales, and sometimes even pre-Halloween sales, depending on what the price of the wigs are and how badly I need it for a character or a costume.
Roger Garrick, the silly boy he is, asks, will Wayne ever make a comeback? Of course he will. And here he is.
Hi guys, Wayne here. Of course I'll be back. I'm sorry it's been so long since I've made a video, but I just had some things I had to take care of. Don't worry, there weren't anything too big or bad, but don't worry, I'll have a video up soon. I can't promise when, but it'll be here. Okay guys, take care. I'll see you later. Bye!
Alright guys, thank you so much for joining us for Ask the Cast Wednesday, and we hope to see you again next week. Thank you very much for all your questions, and don't forget to rate and comment us, and also in the toy chest below are links to our Facebook and Twitter, so go ahead and follow us there, and also our website is down there as well. So click on that and check it out. There's biographies on all the people involved with the show, as well as a products page where you can go and pick on your favorite design and have it put on a t-shirt, hat, mug, magnet, mouse pad, whatever you want that's available. And the way to order all that stuff is on that page, so go ahead and get that taken care of. And don't forget to ask more questions next week, because if you don't, La Espada is gonna get you. Whoa!
Yo soy la espada.